We get to some good old fashioned fighting in this cut.
My gosh. I want to know when people are going to learn not to mess with Mel Gibson's family.
Yeah.
Like the magistrate is just another character in a long list of people that just haven't learned their lesson. I'm talking like everyone from the toe cutter in Mad Max to the aliens and Signs, like
to the people in Lethal Weapon that mess with his family. Remember later on when he has a girlfriend?
Like even American hero Gary Sinise, even he messed with Mel Gibson's family in Ransom.
That's
remember
Lieutenant
when he
Dan,
threw Robert
no.
Downey Jr. out of the plane in Air America? Craziness.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Oh, as far as I know.
I didn't see that movie. You know what? I
Killed
get that
my
movie,
family. What?
I get that movie mixed up with Operation Dumbo Drop, so I don't really know. Air America is what really is like CIA bullshit, and Dumbo Drop is about an elephant. So that's all I know. I don't know.
Sure. And apparently it's also like a public radio with Janine Garofalo, Air America. I don't know. Am I dating myself?
Yeah,
No.
we don't know what the fuck is a radio. What are you talking about, old man? You mean the thing that my Sirius XM plays out of?
Are you serious?
I was actually XM for the most part, and then Sirius bought them, and then they got Howard Stern. So I was like, all right, we've had it forever. We've had it with our car forever. I think we've had Sirius XM for 20 years, 25 years, 26 years. What year is it? When did it come out? Where am I?
I don't know.
I think it came out like 2000 or something.
You think Howard's a sword boy?
No, he's a guitar boy.
Oh. So an axe boy.
He got into he got into guitars now. I'm sure he likes movies, but he's weird. He's a weird old man now.
Every time I listen to him, he's whining about something.
Well, yeah, that's hello. Have you ever listened to Howard Stern? That's the whole point. It used to be he was yelling at people for not letting him say what he wants to say. And now he's just some rich dude that's recluse that stays in his house all the time. And he doesn't even record in the studio anymore. Like he records from home.
Oh,
he and Robin don't even go anywhere. It's like me. It's like my job. Like I don't go anywhere. I just sit here all day.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Well, now that
let's stop sitting. Let's get out our different maces and let's beat some English.
Hell yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah, I'm beating my English right now. Here we go.
Here we are.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Sword Boys.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
We're here talking Braveheart.
Is it because there's a horse in the first 1 minute of this cut, so we have to... Clompy has to show up?
Did you like my line? It was...
Wow.
It was... Oh, then I got hit in the chest. That was...
Sons of bitches.
He speared me.
They'd wanted to call in a stunt horse. I said, no, I got this. I'm union. Is there a horse union? HAG?
Yeah. Well,
no,
anyway,
it should be the NAG.
I'm Jonathan.
Nay Actors Junior. No, wait.
I'm Jonathan.
Let me finish the joke. Nay
I'm
Actors
Jonathan.
Group. NAG.
Yeah, I got it.
And I'm Rick.
These are terrible jokes.
That's right. So yeah, this is cut 3 of Braveheart. Time code is 46 minutes, 3 seconds to 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 27 seconds.
We're an hour into a 3-hour movie.
Yeah. Under normal circumstances, we would not still be on cut 3 by the time we hit the hour mark, but
no,
this
is where we are.
Special. This cut
is he
begins.
Gonna get Braveheart in soon?
This cut begins with William Wallace doing his best John McClane impression, and it ends with Princess Isabel getting all wistful over the legend of William Wallace. And
her knee. She gets weak in the knees.
Oh yeah,
like TLC. Wait, that's SWV. Sisters with Voices. Everybody.
Yeah, but we'll get that out later because right now, like this cut starts off and like stage 1 of taking down a military garrison is just aura farming.
Yes.
You have to explain. I'm old. Can you explain that? What's aura?
All right.
You come in looking like a badass.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what's the farming part?
Well, he grants himself more aura by being a badass, and he badasses his way through this entire scene.
Yeah. The more people
Therefore,
he
aura
goes
farming.
by, the more people see him just being an absolute badass. That's him farming aura.
Because
At least as
by the end of
as
this,
far as I
people
understand.
by the end of this, people are yelling his name. So he is definitely an aura farmer. He has farmed their aura.
Okay. So do they feel like less aura-ific?
No, he's not taking theirs.
He's not like a aura vampire.
Farmers
vampora.
aren't stealing other people's plants.
They're cultivating.
They're cultivating their own plants.
Okay. Is it like government regulating?
No, there's no government.
Where did you get regulating from cultivating? Are your earbuds working?
Or regulating?
No. Because he's farming, he's doing his own. It's not like it's being regulated by the government. No. Anyway, horticulture, everyone.
Here's when you look at this fort, you're kind of like, this fort is a shit fort. This was not well done. I could climb through in between those spikes. I was like, oh, you could just kind of shimmy by sideways to get in there. No problem.
That's why they need to have so many soldiers in the village, lurking around the huts and keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, so basically it's one of our scenes of hero gives himself up, because that was what the magistrate yelled in the last cut. Tell him to come to me.
Let this scrapper come to me. And so, he
kind of walks in and he's like, Holly.
That's right, because Hans Gruber has what's her face up against the window, and
he's got the thing taped behind his back.
But he's holding his hands out. He's like 6'7", 6'7".
Okay. We don't know explain aura farming, but you're coming in with 6'7".
Yeah. Well, your children are weird. They should know these words.
I don't know about that.
I only pick up scattered bits.
Okay. So he comes in and this poor bastard grabs his horse's rein. Don't grab my fucking bridle. And when you see this guy, it's funny. There's two guys. There's a guy with a spear and the guy who grabs the horse. The guy with the spear looks evil. You're like, yeah, you need to fucking kill that dude. But the guy with the grabs the horse, you're like, oh no, he's just a child who's been pressed into English service. Well, anyway, he fucking kills him.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that guy who grabs the bridle and William Wallace, they're supposed to be the same age.
Yeah. Now William Wallace, when he pulls out that weapon, are those nunchucks? What the fuck are those?
Those are giant nunchucks.
Okay. Everyone's all like, why does he have nunchucks? They're not technically nunchucks. You're
going to tell me why they're not technically nunchucks.
Yeah. So there is a traditional wheat threshing tool that was common in that era.
We're back to farming.
And it was a flail. Guys. It was like a 2-foot club attached by a length of rope or leather to like a 5 or 6 foot long pole. And you would beat on the wheat to get the seeds out so you could use it for threshing and stuff like that. And so what he did is he broke off 2 feet from the long pole. And so now he has what could be described as nunchucks.
A Scottish nunchuck.
But it's actually a threshing tool that he
not
has
shortened. Not if he didn't thresh anything except that man's face.
Oh, no. He threshed that dude's face right open. That's for sure.
He threshes the face, and then the guy with the spear spears his horse, RSVP to Clompy.
Was it a spearing, or was it just kind of like a pole that got shoved into the bridle just to make it rear up and knock him off the horse?
Oh, no. That spear went right into the chest of the horse.
I just don't think
horse
they added.
Is dead.
Yeah, that horse is dead, or at least hurt very badly. So it falls down. William Wallace jumps up, and we find out he does wear underwear because he's wearing some sort of. Otherwise, all of his bits and dangles would have been out in that scene, and we would have seen Team Gooch again. But instead, he's wearing like a pantaloon made of the same material as his kilt. And
these are my Calvin McLeans.
You'll never catch me outside my Calvin McLeans. The problem is they are so itchy because they're made of wool. So that's why they're all so terse at all times. That's why they're always throwing rocks at each other's heads just for 4 seconds when I'm not thinking about my crotch. My twig and berries are being rubbed off completely. So yeah, he hits the guy with the spear, and then he pulls out an antler. Hey, I'm not a knife boy, but I do like a well-used antler. He jams that into the cabeza of the guy.
They should have
right up
seen
through the
both these
jaw.
weapons. These weapons just come out of nowhere, though. It's kind of like, okay, I guess he's got these weapons now.
Remember,
where do they come from?
Kilt is just a bunch of pockets. It's just like, when you see those real hippie people that carry their children in like sacks at like Disney World, like they're like got them in like a papoose style thing wrapped around their chest. It's just loose clothing. So the Scottish are just full of, their clothes are full of weapons. That's what I assume. That's what I'm always going to assume.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
Okay.
Now listen, have either of you guys had friends that just wore kilts? Just randomly, just always wear, and
not always, just they wear like one guy. Okay. In Tennessee, there's a thing
like a wedding is fine, whatever.
East Tennessee State University, I believe they are the Mountaineers or something to that effect, and they have a kilt culture there. So if anybody goes to ETSU, they come home from that first semester away, go to a football game at their high school, and they're wearing a fucking kilt every time because it's just a thing.
I had a friend who we went to high school together, and he was just always, he got what was called a utility kilt, right? It was a kilt with like a lot of pockets, and you could hang his like wallet chain off of it as well. He got a lot of extra attention that I was like, ladies, are you serious? But it was just something about the easy access to the twig and berries that must have enticed them. I don't know. Or maybe his gams, white gams.
Let's be honest. I have nice legs, and I would wear a kilt and enjoy the breeze up top. Like, I probably would never go, commando's the wrong word in Scotland. It's just go Scottish. I wouldn't go Scottish, full Scot. Yeah. By the way, the ETSU has its own tartan, custom designed to honor the Scottish and Irish heritage of the Appalachian Mountains. There you go. So who knows? I'm a bit of a Highlander, guys. I am from the Appalachian Mountains. Actually, I'm from down below them, but I'm a Lowlander, just like William Wallace.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a certain danger involved when you go full Scottish in a kilt. And I can understand why William, if he's going into battle, would think, okay, maybe I want to secure those things a little bit. Specifically for a tumbling exercise.
There's this guy at my work who would always wear one to nice events that we would have at our old job. And it was really off-putting because you're just like, what the fuck, man? Just wear pants.
I know, exactly.
Also, I don't know if he's Scottish. I truly can't 100% tell you if he's Scottish. I mean, you can be Irish too. I think Irish have kilts too. But yeah, he would wear it and we'd just be like,
I know exactly. I'm just like, okay, I guess the attention is on this dude now. Oh, hey, nice kilt.
Because you have to mention it. Because if you don't mention it, it's going to come up. And you're like,
yes, exactly.
All right. So anyway,
do you know I'm on keto as well? No. Okay, let's talk about that a while.
So we're back to the movie.
Yeah. So William uses the antler, stabs the English guy in the face, and takes his sword. And now he's using a proper weapon.
And at first I thought, these are the sword, like they have to arm themselves because the English, they literally need to come in here and take this garrison or they won't have swords, because I don't know if they've hidden swords all over in their thatched roofs. Like if there's a bunch of hidden swords, kind of like in the Three Musketeers, if like they've hidden all their Three Musketeer stuff waiting to like come out and finally be able to use it. But if they don't have
young
it,
William's dad.
Yeah, let's go with they don't have anything. So it seems like at first they all got like sticks and rocks and clubs, and they quickly start taking out the guys in the town so they can fortify themselves and have enough weapons to take on the rest of this shitty fort. Fort shit. Let's call it fort shit. It's fort shit. It's terrible. And if my first thought when I'm watching this cut was, where are the archers at? Like, why aren't they? I would be in position immediately. Yeah. First thing I would think is he's going to come in this town, then his friends are going to come and fucking kill us. That'd be the first thing I thought. I mean, this guy is a terrible tactician.
This is why, Jonathan, you would make a better magistrate than this guy.
Everyone knows this. Yeah, I would be a great magistrate. Let's put it that way. So yes, I would have had archers already up. And also, he has 2 archers.
Mm.
Dude, you
really? Yeah.
You did not think this through. You have a fortified hill. I'm going to say fortified in quotes because it's Fort shit.
He's fortified the side of a hill.
Yeah, he's fortified the side of it. And at one point, I believe in the middle of this, William Wallace just climbs up the hill, just climbs it very quickly and gets in it. And there's maybe 6 people in the fort. Again, guys, magistrate, come on, man. This is bad war. Bad war.
Yeah. He should have called in some reinforcements before he tried, this whole thing. Because it's just asking for a battle, doing something that treacherous in front of so many people.
So all these really dirty Scotsmen. I don't mean dirty as in like they're dirty Scotsmen. I mean they're dirty as in they're filthy.
They're filth covered. Yeah,
they're filth covered Scotsmen. They come running out, and we've got everybody. Amish is there. His dad is there. Everybody's there.
Yeah, all the main guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Rick, I think you were going to get into what he pulls the sword out and does something.
Oh yeah, we get our first limb removal of the movie.
I meant like when he literally throws a sword and goes right into the belly of the guy.
Well, I mean, okay, William Wallace, for all that Uncle Argyle taught him in his time abroad on the continent, maybe not always the tactical mastermind you think he is, because the major downside of throwing your sword, sure, it might stop someone in their tracks and not lay them out so they can die. But now you don't have a sword. And he spends the rest of the fight, he has a giant hammer at one point. And Hamish has to save him because he's messing around with the hammer.
Okay, I really liked the hack. These are real bog hackers in this.
Yeah.
And this is our first use of stuntmen, because in this movie, you see it if you watch the behind the scenes. There are a ton of amputees that came to this movie because they really wanted, they didn't want to have to CG the shit.
No,
there's very little CG in this movie. I think there's CG later on in one of the cuts when they the hold, and the horses are coming at them and they put the spears into the horses. I believe they added some CG blood because they couldn't, but it's not good. It's very quick.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even use digital effects for the arrows, according to behind the scenes. They're real arrows flying through the air during this scene.
Awesome. Yeah, and he takes one out and takes his leg out, and then he throws his sword. Of course, now he has no sword. Now it's a hammer.
Yeah, hammer time.
And then, of course, Seamus's dad gets fucking hit with an arrow.
Yeah, he gets shot pretty much in the right nipple.
Yeah,
that's how he says.
Yeah, and then he tries to pull it out. McCloy tries to pull it out. He's like, "Get off me, boy! Leave it the fuck alone." And
he gets so mad that he has to throw a spear in a dude.
He breaks it and then pulls out a spear and then throws it. By the way, that guy who got hit with the spear, never look away from the battle. He was looking. I don't know what he was looking at he's in Fort shit, and he turns his head "Hey, are we gonna?" He's out of nowhere. I love it.
Gosh,
there's one thing that I wanted to mention before, because we talked about the hammer. So that's Smythe that's attacking William, and he gets hammered from behind, and that's it.
He gets axed from behind, and then Hamish gets tossed to the hammer. But
Hamish just conks him in the back with a giant.
But William does not get to take out Smythe.
Yeah,
Smythe is taken out by a lackey.
By the way, if you're not watching the Night of the Seven Kingdoms and you want some excellent bog hacking and mud fighting and limb pulling you got to go watch. I just finished episode 5?
5, yeah.
Yeah, so this will come out. That'll all be over. But if you haven't started watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms, please go watch it. It's fucking fantastic. The sword play in it is amazing. If you're a sword boy, it is recommended. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is the Will Connor, and his name's not Connor, is he? The Hamish's dad?
Campbell. The soup guy.
Soup guy. Oh yeah, good soup.
It's Angus.
Remember, they're all good soup. They're all good soup guys. Anyway, this is will he die in every scene? This is where this movie, because he gets the arrow, he pops it, he keeps it in, but he like takes it out. So he's just like the little part, little nubbin, our first nubbin.
Yeah, you got to leave the nubbin out so you know where the arrow is.
Right. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
So, and then he goes up to the door of Fort Shit, by the way, not locked. He just lifts it, and you're like, oh shit, he's about to get impaled. But luckily his friends show up. Scarface, Hamish, all of them. They all show up and they save him. So yeah, I was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, Campbell.
I was feeling a little scared for those English soldiers. I know we're supposed to hate them, but boy, when those villagers start climbing over the walls, they're just coming from all sides and just making the scariest noises. You know, it's just like these guys are fucked. Like there's no hope for them at all. And it is like almost like a zombie invasion. They're just coming from all sides. They're looking dirty and bloody and real scary. And yeah, they're like I should have been reassigned. Like,
and Wallace,
I was just about to retire.
does Seamus talk in this entire scene until after the funeral? I don't believe he does.
You mean Hamish?
No, Wallace, William Wallace.
William Wallace says
does not say
throughout this entire
nothing.
Fight.
This entire fight, he walks.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Like you would expect him to say something to the magistrate, but he says nothing.
It's better because he knows.
This is another like Mel Gibson, like, you know, good acting quality. You know, I hate to give it to him, but you know, it's like he's really scary when he's just not talking and he's just kind of like looking, like even just riding in on the horse and just looking around as if like, I don't know, what is it? It's like very blank, but it's also like, I don't know, single focused.
Well, think about it. Think about his acting when he doesn't talk. Think how good it is. And Lethal Weapon. Remember when the first time he pops his shoulder out and he has to put it back and he just doesn't talk and he just walks and then just slams into the wall and falls down. And you're just like, holy shit. Like he's just got that thing. I agree. I don't want to give
It's just like this psycho energy.
Oh,
strangely.
Oh, what a surprise. He has psycho energy.
Right. Yeah. He taps into something in his personal life. Yeah. Like
silent psycho. Yeah. Unlike his personal life, which is.
So yeah, he takes the magistrate, he pushes him down. The magistrate is not dressed for this. He pushes him down.
He's wrapped in the American flag. What are you talking about? This is Stars and Stripes right there.
He's like, I can do this all day.
He just got done singing Living in America. He got down on one knee.
Well, you know, he wasn't singing Living in America. He was at the alternate Super Bowl show, draped in the American flag, lip syncing to whatever shit song he was singing.
And you might say, it's not the American flag. There's no stars on it. But in 1280, there were no official states. So it was just, the stripes.
And he's up there going, bounty, bounty, danky, dank, dinky, dinky. And you're like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, he's
the magistrate's lip syncing. I don't know.
He's put up against the same pole they put Murren up against.
Yeah. I like how that town has a designated killing post.
Yeah.
I honestly expected
take it over to the post.
I honestly expected Murren to still be like strung up there. Like they just kind of like left her up there as bait, you know?
God.
Like dead, but also
I assume the family because they was able to take her before that this happened. Anyway, but yeah, he puts him up against the wall. He cuts his neck and just matter of factly just watches him die. And then the guy like kind of now I was wondering if this was practiced or this was a happy accident in shooting. Magistrate kind of falls onto Braveheart. And then Braveheart, and then he just kind of like lets it. He just stands there, and then he just kind of falls off him. Yeah, like kind of he's like on him, and then just like it was really good, really well
done. Yeah, and so Angus starts bellowing the name MacAulish. And the villagers start his nice tribute to Murren.
Because she's a MacAulish, right?
So okay,
yeah. Who's who?
So Murren was a McClana, and William is obviously a Wallace. So the phrase MacAulish, I had to look this up. Mac in Gaelic or whatever it was means like the son of. So when they say MacAulish or MacAulish, MacAulish, they're saying son of Wallace. So they're kind of like recognizing him as his father's son, but then as the chant goes on, they eventually just start chanting his name specifically. So it's not so much he's there as an extension of his dad's memory, he's there as his own person.
Gotcha.
You're right. I'm looking back at my old notes and it's McClellan. I got it. I thought it was MacAulish, but
I do enjoy the one kid who joined the fight who just has a log. Like he never got a sword. Like he's like, oh man, all the swords are gone. All the good swords are gone. I ate it as his log. Oh well. Now we know in the next one they let him go, but in this one they fucking kill every English person, right?
Yeah, this is a bad fort to be in when it comes to being an English guy.
Fort shit's not a good fort to be in.
No, it's not a good one to be in.
Like at the end of the battle, when that one guy that's left with the magistrate takes his sword and throws it into the ground, kind of like I give up. Do you think he's just been murdered by that kid with the log? That's what I like to think.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a lot of orange at the end of this.
This next scene, hands down, one of the best directed scenes in this movie. Just so good. No words again. Just him kissing Murren goodbye. She's wearing her mummy shroud. They're going to put it in the ground.
A little extra cloth around her neck.
Yeah.
The parents are there.
Before we get into this,
can we put some extra cloth around her neck, please?
Yeah. Before we get too far into this scene, I'm pretty sure it's out of order. Okay. Because we just had everybody covered in blood. The battle had just finished, and now here we are in this field with Murren all wrapped up. There is somebody in the background that we haven't even met yet.
Oh yeah, the guy
who's supposed to be coming from the other Glen.
Yeah, so you're right.
I think this scene was meant to be not later that day, but like the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Angus is in the background, or sorry, James Cosmo.
No,
he's in the background. I don't think he has an arrow sticking out of him.
Exactly.
I can't really tell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Campbell doesn't have his arrow. McGregor is there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about the arrow.
Yep.
That scene's later. Mm-hmm. You're right. It's 100% was shot out of sequence. Okay, well that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but it's just such a good scene. And when they cut, I'm sure when they did it, they're like, shit, this actually works better here than where we had it.
Yeah.
Because it's so like the thing with the dad putting he goes to the father and he gets on one knee or like both knees. He's just like, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That I secretly married your daughter and got her killed.
Well, that's the thing.
And the dad's 100% in his rights to not forgive or whatever the hell he's about to do.
Yeah. So McClellan is allowed to be upset because William married Murren in private, but nothing about Murren being married to William got her killed.
Yeah. No, she shouldn't have been in town with him. He got her killed.
I mean, no, she was in town just like she was still living with her parents. Whatever errand she would have gotten
she would have gotten Ard by what's his face.
Exactly.
That's what would have happened. If
she got it. That had nothing to do with William. Yeah, right. She caught his eye even before.
Yeah. Hey, we're not victim blaming here. She wasn't asking for it.
Right. So I think I like the idea. But I really
like go on.
I like the idea that William does like kind of submit himself to McClellan as a way to like, ask forgiveness without actually asking forgiveness. It's more of that silent
because he can't ask. He can't ask. It's not his right to ask for this. Yeah. And he just goes to him like, I'm just before you, just a man standing in front of a dead woman, wanting to love her. And he does, and the dad does kind of some fist acting, which is really good because you see the hand come out and it's all shaky, and then he doesn't do it, and then he's like, yes, of course, I'm going to go. He's like, this is terrible for everyone. You also lost somebody.
Yeah. And it's great that like William recognizes that, okay, the grief of a father versus the grief of a husband or a lover or whatever you want to put it as, that like no parent should ever have to bury their children. And, whatever sadness William is feeling is kind of like of a lower tier of sadness than McClellan is feeling.
You only knew her for a month.
Exactly.
Can I take the seriousness of this scene and talk to you guys about Mel Gibson, the notorious jokester?
Okay.
Apparently, he directed some scenes in an Elmer Fudd voice, and he yelled "cut" during Murren's funeral scene by putting his arm around the actress playing her mother and hollering, "Will you put a sock in it?" This caused the actress to go from crying in character to break character and laugh. Gibson also intentionally started a false rumor that Sophie Marceau was the daughter of noted French mime Marcel Marceau. So,
wow, these are really great jokes, guys.
He's got bits.
Yeah. How many comedies did Mel Gibson do? One?
Remember the Beaver? Was that a comedy? I don't know.
God. I do have to wonder where they're getting this fine white mesh material, because William's father and brother were buried in burlap. Yeah. And she gets this very like ethereal, almost like ghostly fabric.
Mm.
Well, whatever it is, she looks nice, and now she's in the ground.
Yep.
So now William can.
That's a wrap on Murren, folks. Give her a round of applause.
Well, here's the thing. I got a question for you. Is Murren's dad smuggling a dead body around his body in this last scene at the last shot? Why is he so wide? He's like Grimace wide in this shot. I'm like, again, it's the folds. It's the folds, Robin. Mm-hmm. Give me weapons he probably has on him right now. But I don't remember this actor being fat. And then I'm like, oh, he's really big. Like really big in the middle. Just in the middle. Kind of Grimace-y. He's Grimace. And I just thought I was like, what the fuck is he wearing? Obviously he's wearing some sort of outfit, but I was like, oh, I bet he has another body under there. He's going to switch it out for Murren.
Well, those remember 10 Things I Hate About You? I just watched that recently.
Sure.
Where like the dad tries to make Julia Stiles, or no, the sister, wear the pregnancy belly just to kind of feel like maybe that's like his father was kind of shaming him. Like, you got to feel how it is to carry this child. Or maybe Murren's mom was so upset she put that on the dad to be like, hey, listen, this is how it felt to carry her, and you should feel extra guilt.
Maybe he's pregnant.
Maybe he's pregnant. Yeah, you're right. He just might be pregnant.
Lowlanders get pregnant in Scotland at this time.
Guess how they carry them? Low.
All right, so we're back to his shit house.
Yep. So this night scene that we're going into, I'm pretty sure was supposed to happen right after the raid.
Correct.
But they needed a little bit of like seriousness before we get into the goofiness of, I've got a hot poker. I don't want to do it. You do it. Well, I don't want to do it. You do it.
And by the way, that I would consider that a sword. It's a giant. it's longer than my forearm, and it's pointy at the end. So that's a sword. He's got to stick it into. Campbell here to kind of cauterize the wound, so they can pour a little whiskey on top of it, and then this poor bastard's got to stick it on him, and then he's like, "All right, now let him go." It comes up. Of course, he punches the one guy who did it, which is great.
And I love it. Like, he gets up. He's like, "That'll wake you up in the morning."
Yeah. I like the dedication to how like they want to really appear like ruffians, because they cleaned up for Murren's funeral, right? And then they just immediately like went back out, threw a bunch of blood on their faces. Angus shoved the stick back into his chest, and then they're like, okay, we're back into vengeance mode. What do we do now? But okay, I now I'm never gonna get that out of my head.
Do we know anything about this? Do we know anything about this actor?
The one who gets punched in the face?
No. The actor who shows up here with all of his friends.
McGregor from The Next Glenn.
Yes.
No, I didn't see anything. I know Mel Gibson's like brother or cousin is in here somewhere as a character. And, IMDb kind of lists them as they show up sometimes. Right. And he's in here somewhere. I don't know. Donald Gibson.
I mean, the guy who comes in is definitely not Scottish. He is Irish, but that's okay. It's still fine. And he calls them Aberdons. And I remember when I first saw this movie, I'm like, I don't know what, because they just got done calling MacAulish. I didn't know what that meant either. So I'm like, I feel like I'm just missing shit but at least in this version we're watching that Rick gave us, it has subtitles.
Yeah.
So we get to see these words.
Yeah.
And
so
Amadon is just a fool.
It's an Irish term. It's from the root Gaelic, but it's an Irish term, not so much a Scottish term.
Idiot, fool.
Yeah. simpleton and
like,
whatnot.
it's basically he's being nice. He's like, because in the background you hear some ADR of like Abaddon, like someone like did you just call this a fool?
It's like, oh, sorry, I thought you were busy chasing Peter Rabbit around there, Farmer McGregor.
They show up and they're basically like, look, they're gonna burn our towns down anyway, so let's go fuck them up now.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of enjoying the level of you started this shit, but we're gonna continue doing it. Otherwise, our lives are gonna suck.
And it's a really good depiction of everyone kind of turning and looking to William. Like he didn't wake up that morning thinking, yeah, we're gonna kick England out of Scotland. Like it's like they say, you know, some men have greatness thrust upon them. Like that's exactly what's happening with William here.
Mm-hmm.
Like he probably could try and like push off the command of this little outfit to like Campbell as the elder there, but like he's the one that got everybody moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got to stick with it now.
Yeah, I love in sword movies when they're like, when you know the other gang shows up and they're like just ready to fight. Like there's we're here to fight. We heard there's a fight. Let's fight. We're gonna get some swords out. All right.
I mean, this movie has a couple of those. It happens again later on with the Irish. When the Irish show up, we get some and like some kind of like hugs in the scuffle, which I kind of enjoy. I kind of enjoy the groups getting together. But yeah, they have these wonderful second unit shots where they're running through the hills, the highlands, and the lowlands of Scotland.
Run through the hills,
and they're kind of getting a group of people together. They run past this shitty Irish castle that later on will be where Connor lives with his wife. We'll get, you just don't see it. So it's very quick. You don't see it. It's just real quick. And then they go, and then they kind of show up at Fort Shit 2.
I was about to say, if the first one was Fort Shit, this one's got to be some sort of like variation on that.
Well, you know, you ever played those stupid games where you have to keep increasing your castle and like working on your buttresses and shit? This one has been playing the game longer, and so it's been able to upgrade more.
Like their door swings open instead of flipping up like a doggy door.
Right. They have towers everywhere with people already on it with arrows. So that, you know, this is a level 4, level 5 fort. First fort, level 1, 2, maybe.
The big bad wolf would be so happy about this fort. He'd be like, yes. But I guess it says like, you know, the English show up and they're just immediately like going to the woods and chopping down trees as best as they can and trying to assemble something. They're not coming in here with a whole bunch of construction crew.
Why aren't they? This is Scotland. There are tapestries. Why are they not Why are they not taking over castles?
Listen, if you're a Scottish lord, I'm Mickey Mouse. But also,
were there not
castles take a long time to build?
Were they not there yet? Like, is it more like a 1400 on? That's when castles kind of became a thing.
See, castle kind of came after Firefly. Nathan Fillion's career was anyway. Sorry.
No, I think the idea is that you're supposed to like this is like a poor area. Like Lord Bottoms is not investing the capital necessary to build a proper castle. Like he's fine.
I'm saying he should take over. I thought the Lord, if he's coming to a land, he's becoming the Lord of a land that already had a Lord. Like there are Scottish lords.
Like a trade-off.
Right. I thought he would like just take over their castle or whatever. This cannot be. This is like fortifications you create when you basically invade a country. So I was like, oh, okay. So like, I mean, obviously they're coming in there, but it's not until later that we get to like some real castle stuff. Because right now it's just, we're still in level 4 castle, level 4, whatever you want to call it, wooden castle. So yeah, this is fun because this reminds me a lot of that scene from The Patriot when he shows up to do a prisoner exchange and they've got a bunch of people on the hill that they could see through a spyglass. He's got a bunch of like soldiers and captains and stuff. That's what it kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, because they show up at the fort and Lord Bottoms opens the door and all of these English soldiers.
Lord Bottoms, always a cuck.
Yep. And he's like, oh, what news do you bring from the field? And off comes the helmet. Lo and behold, it's William Wallace, who Lord Bottoms doesn't know who William Wallace is to save his life.
Lord Bottoms even walks like a shit. I love his walk. He's got like this. It's like real sachet swishiness. That's just like I've never been hit in the face by anybody.
Well, that changes today.
Yeah, tell me about it.
According to AI, there are about 800 plus castles around this time in Scotland.
Well,
So
none of them were shot for this. Well, because obviously
yeah.
they also budget wise they couldn't be around the castles because that's where cities are. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just asking. But by the way, also Lord Bottoms is kind of doing. If you go watch our coverage of we didn't do Commando yet. We because that's not a sword movie.
Yet?
No, we should. Commando is not a sword movie. It's a knife movie.
Do you remember that movie? The bad guy is wearing a costume not made for him. That's too like loose. Like the chainmail's too loose. That's how I feel about Lord Bottoms. Lord Bottoms went in there. It's like, is there not an extra small? No, sir. We only have medium and up. Medium's too big on me. I'm gonna swim in this.
Yeah, that also that makes sense because Morrison comes in and like impales him on a pipe, and then there's a bunch of steam coming out, and he's like, "Let off some steam, Bottoms." No, but. Yeah, Bottoms, he's posturing. He's like, we sent out 100 men. They're going to be back right now. And William is like, bullshit. It was 50 and they're already dead.
Yep.
Also, you said Morris. Who the fuck is Morris?
Morrison is the dude who like kills Bottoms. He's the dude from the wedding.
Oh, I got you. He's the
Sons of
Scarface.
I got you.
Scarface's real name is Morrison.
In the movie?
In the character. The character. Okay. Scarface is Morrison. The character of Morrison.
Gotcha. He's also the Lizard King. He can do anything.
So they basically take over and hit everybody and kind of be like, all right, we're gonna fuck you up. And at least at this, they're gonna let them all be free.
Right.
They're not gonna kill them all.
We need to let Scarface get his revenge on Bottoms for the prima nocta thing. And he gets that badass line about I'm gonna take the rights of the husband, and then he smashes his skull in. But yeah, this is an instance of mercy that Wallace shows where he says, hey, all you English people, you need to go back to where you came from and let them know that Scotland is free.
Mm-hmm.
Not free for the taking. Free from the English.
Yeah.
I do enjoy him getting Bottoms getting destroyed. That makes me happy. And it's basically just he hits him twice and then spits on him. That's it.
That's all you need to do.
And then we go back to England. Oh, I love England.
What's Eddie up to? I'm shooting some arrows.
I'm so happy with this Faye portrayal of this boy. He is the worst. Like he is he is such a soft boy. I love it. I absolutely love it. And his dad hates him. His dad hates being in the room with him. Every time he has to go in there, he's like mad. Yeah. I absolutely love it. His outfits are as nice or nicer than his wives'. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
You know what isn't nice? He is the prince. And England is known for their bowmen. So why is he using a stick? Like his bow is a stick. It's not carved. It's like, okay, they've taken the
Rick, I hate to tell you this, but all bows are sticks, man.
Like it's not but like
I see it. Bow. It's got like a gnarl. It's got a gnarl in it. Like it's like they found it or made it.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to it being
it's not a royal bow.
No, not at all. He's a prince. Come on.
Is this a practice bow?
They should be nicer. Anyways, but yeah, Lord, King Longshanks comes in.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what are you doing? And he's shooting arrows into his fucking chair, which he's probably not super happy about. Mm-hmm. And but by the way, he is rolling his R's in this scene. He's like, Scottish rebels have routed. It's so good.
The garrison.
Yeah. It's so good. He basically comes down with a question. He's like, what if Scottish vagabonds took over a place? What would you do? He's like, I'd have the local magistrate take care of him. It's like, leave us.
Yeah.
It's so good. And his little friend stays, and obviously his wife and Lady Cluck stays. So,
and the whole time, Lady Cluck is whose actual name is her character's name is Nicolette. She's doing this like she's doing her little embroidery thing because they're always embroidering. And it's just so like Real Housewives ish.
It's what you do. You embroider while your husband fucks around with his boyfriend playing archery.
Yeah. But the long and the short of it for Longshanks is that he's got to go to France. He's going to leave the prince in charge of taking care of this rebellion thing.
And you're wishing when he goes to France, you're like, now don't come home with a weird cough that's going to fucking kill you. You better wear a coat and a hat. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me you're not going to wear a hat because you don't think it's cold enough. It's fucking, you're going to get sick. You're not as young as you used to be.
You got to be careful when you go to France. You don't want to come home with that French tickle.
Oh, hello.
You get caught by a French tickler and then you got to start coughing.
Well, as we learn what happened. French know what to do with their tongues. Okay. We learned that.
What's that?
We learned. I'll tell you later, Robert.
Yeah.
Does Longshanks have an idiot brother called Shortshanks? Just asking.
Hey, I'm Shortshanks.
Hey, I fuck everything up. I can't even be king.
He's a guy who got both of his legs cut off, so that's Shortshanks.
Have you met my brother, Shortshanks? He's a piece of shit. Not a fan.
Yeah, I got my own beer line though. Shortshanks beer. What?
Yeah, so Longshanks is like, you're going to be a king, start acting like it, and he starts, walking away, but then the princess goes up to the prince. She tries to comfort him. And he's all like upset because he got emasculated in front of everybody. And then we cut to the wide shot. And I want to point out real quick, Philip, the prince's number one there, he's wearing this like shirt that I think either has a wide tan belt or it's an exposed midriff. And I think based on the character, it's an exposed midriff.
Oh, God, that is looking like an exposed midriff. As a matter of fact, I think it's like buttoned down the front provocatively as well, leaving a little chest poking out.
Interesting. It's funny that this prince is mad at being emasculated.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's not a lot of emasculation going on in this scene. So
the prince does not want to be considered a Lord Bottoms. He wants to appear to be a Lord Tops.
He's such a fussy. Yeah, he's such a fussy bitch. And yeah, I'm looking at it now. He is 100% wearing a belly shirt.
Yeah. Hey guys, when Longshanks enters his room, is he aura farming? I'm just trying to understand this.
He's constantly aura farming because he's the king. And guess what? He also has it. He already has the aura that he needs.
Yeah. When the prince gets backhanded and knocked to the ground, he has lost aura.
Yes.
But gotcha. I do love Nicolette at the end of this scene, Lady Cluck, who comes up to the princess and as a way of comforting her says, maybe your husband will go to Scotland and he'll get murdered. Then you'll be a widow.
Yeah.
I see there are no downsides to that.
No. And then she'd have to marry Longshanks.
I'm going to send my son. My son's going to take care of this whole problem. He's going there just like Jared. I'm sending my son, Prince Jared. He's going to go over there and take care of the Middle East of Scotland.
He's got it all figured out.
Middle Eastern Scotland. He's got it all figured out. It'll be done in a week. So and then we see, of course, shit ensues.
Yeah. So are we to assume that like these English soldiers burning the Scottish village, like that's at the orders of Prince Edward?
Sure. Like he's basically told all the lords, like, just fucking burn a couple of villages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, go into the villages and just start rounding people up. I want numbers. I don't care about tactics.
And what they did was, this is the fault. Now, this is where the townspeople were asking for it. That last shot before it dissolves to a shot of the soldiers coming over the hill. That's Fort Shit. That's the original town.
Mm.
So anybody in that town should have left.
Yeah.
You should have left once the magistrate was murdered. But instead they stayed. That's on you. You should be thrown into a thistle of fire. That's
said nothing to do with me. I had nothing to do. Who? William who? No idea. I left to get a paper. I got a pack of cigarettes, came back.
Oh, yeah.
What
if you were away at market and you came back and you're like, what the fuck, guys?
You're like, oh, no, I left the stove running. No, the village is burned down.
Yeah.
Who took my antlers?
And then the next scene is just, do we even know who this guy is? He's in a really nice uniform. I want to call him a Lannister because he's wearing gold.
Oh, little like feather hat dude.
Yeah.
They're not even feathers. They're like thin strips of metal.
Yeah. That would be a nightmare on your fingers.
Oh yeah.
But lots of cuts. But yeah, they pull William Wallace is got tactics and shit. So he basically has 5 guys waiting by a fire, like in fog.
I love Highlands. 5 Guys. I love those burgers.
So good. And the ground there, if you look around them, the whole ground is covered in peanut shells.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, they and everything starts as a double. Anyway, they go and they run away. They run away into a dead end. Which like, oh no, these guys.
And they're all being like weirdly demure about it. They're like, oh no, here we are up against a cliff. Oh no.
Oh no, my skirt. They're like holding their skirts up and like running with them. Kind of like, oh. And yeah, they get to the dead end and he's like, where's Wallace? And then you see a great shot from above and it's just all these Highlanders.
Yeah. He's holding a book of Where's Wallace, and he's like looking at like the beach scene. He's trying to find it with the blue painted face.
It's the same kilt everywhere. It's just everywhere. It's just the same brown and yellow. I'm just trying to find it.
Yep. And then he gets beamed with a rock.
Yeah, of course. Wallace hits him with a stone because Wallace is great with the rocks. So and you see Hamish just standing next to him like, yeah, let's fucking go, man.
Yeah, Hamish is waving. I really like the fact that they like reenacted a scene from The Wire when they were like, "Where's Wallace? Where's?" All right, deep cut Wire fans, what's up? You heard me.
What's up?
What's up?
And then we switch back to Robert the Bruce.
Meanwhile, in Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh.
God damn it.
Now, here's a place where the English should have set up.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like an actual stone castle, yeah.
Yeah.
I do not like how this Scottish castle has like Death Star rules when it comes to hand railings over like open chasm. Like that's a spiral staircase, and if you go off the side, you're going all the way down to the bottom of that spiral staircase.
If you put in handrails, then you might stand there and then someone can look up your skirt. So what they were trying to do is keep people from looking up other people's skirts. And then we meet Jimmy Durante. Jimmy McDurante. Basically, we meet W.C. McFields. He's got this big nose. He's like this big, like he's obviously got leprosy or the rot.
Yeah,
or some sort of.
He's credited as the leper. He is Robert the Bruce's father. He's played by Ian Bannon, not as I would assume Stellan Skarsgård.
Right.
And he's also like, this is like, because he is another. Is he also, what was in history? Is he like really Robert the Bruce? Like also, is his name Robert?
Yeah, he must be like the 16th one because he says you're the 17th, Robert Bruce.
I guess the Earl of Bruce. So that's why I was wondering. But yeah, he obviously is a tactician, a very good politician.
Yeah, he's a political tactician as opposed to a military tactician because I feel like he's got this plan cooked up from the start. Like he was just waiting for Robert to show up so he could tell him what to do.
Because he knew that this kind of pressure was going to create a revolt. That's just where it is.
I gotta ask, do you think Mel Gibson watched Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and was like, all right, I got some ideas for this Braveheart movie. All right, so there's a scary person behind a curtain that's going to be orchestrating things from behind, kind of moving things around. We've got Maid Murren. No, we got to do Murren.
Maid Murren.
Murren. A uprising against English nobles. I mean, this is is Robin Hood inspired by this? I don't know. I know the movie isn't, but
I feel like the leper and Mortiana would get along pretty well.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
She'd be doing her like potions thing, and he's like, "Oh, but what if we did this politically? What if we did that politically?" Like they'd be all scheming together up in their weird little towers and stuff.
And the sex, oh my god, the sex!
It would be hands down, and the hands stay down because the leprosy.
It would be like watching two vanilla bags of pudding just go at it. He's oozing all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Shay, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of. Right. I think we've awakened something in someone somewhere.
So the main thrust of this scene is that the Scottish lords from the north are going to support the rebellion. The Scottish lords from the south are going to oppose the rebellion. We're going to keep everything in balance that way, so things can happen. The long and the short of it is that Robert the Bruce needs to stay in power, and however that happens, it's going to happen that way.
And speaking of long and short, we see them fighting with long swords and short axes. Mm-hmm. So they're hacking. You know, this movie, I will say, this movie unfortunately has the broadsword blade putting people down. I'm kind of like, no, you're not going to be able to take the broadsword and like run it at their stomach and just kind of slice and be that's it. It's a fucking broadsword. You need to like hack them down to death. Mm-hmm. It's not sharp like that. It's not the same sharpness, but they do that in this movie because obviously I know that they had a lot of stunt stuff going on, and these people are not all trained stuntmen. Some of them are just fucking drunks that were asked, kind of like Mad Max, just drunk people that were asked to do.
Drunks and amputees, apparently.
Yeah. And so basically they're building their army. They're continuing. This is our continuing the fight. They're building up their army. Now we know he's got like hundreds of people following him. And luckily the Prince of England has this under control because he has brought a mirror and is helping his fuckboy with his outfit.
You're showing too much.
You gotta like cross it over to the other, and it's gotta look right. And then that mirror guy needs to like pick up the pace and like anticipate his needs. Like he's surrounded by idiots, I swear.
Yeah, who are the two Jesus guys that are with him too? Those two real quiet guys that are just following along with Philip. I'm like, what? Who is this? Is this your entourage? Is that your turtle and drama? Hey, bro, I'm gonna start my own drink company. Hey, bro.
Yeah, so, they look really fancy too.
Yeah, everybody's like they remind me of those three dudes.
Feathered hair.
Those three dudes that bow to the emperor when he's in the imperial room and they don't talk, like it's just the whoa.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, those three dudes who were always like, who the fuck are these guys?
Is that Chris Cornell?
Yes.
Was Soundgarden big back in this time?
Oh yeah, Soundgarden's huge. But yeah, Lady Cluck is talking to them about when the king returns, he's going to bury them in new clothes. Scotland's in chaos. I don't know where she gets her information because she sleeps. Here's what she does: she sleeps around.
Oh yeah. Nicolette is a little bit of a spy.
She sleeps around for her queen. Well, you know what? If I was the king of France and my daughter was being forced to marry the king, the queen, the king of or the prince of fucking England, I would send the best, like the best lady in waiting I could. That like we're gonna train you like a Black Widow, basically.
Oh yeah.
So you're just gonna have some espionage because that's what you would do at this time. Like you would be like, she's not gonna be allowed to do this shit, but you can go around, fuck who you need to fuck, learn what you need to learn, and hopefully at some point make this marriage because he knows that I don't know if the King of France knows this, but this guy's a piece of shit. So I don't know if it's gotten to him yet. The Prince of England is a piece of shit. So
I think Nicolette needs to count herself lucky that anybody on the War Council would actually deign to sleep with her instead of sleeping with other members of the War Council.
Oh, she's French. Look, she's a French 9. What are you talking about? She's an English 700.
I'm just saying, like those English hounds might be barking up a different tree.
By the way, she has very good teeth for the whatever year it is.
Oh yeah, that's because she's French and not English.
Yeah,
I
We
looked it
have
up.
fluoride. They do not have fluoride. We have that.
Fluoride.
I looked it up. This is not a person that was real. In fact,
No shit, Robin.
Isabel was a young child as well.
Everybody in this movie is not a person that was real, sort of.
But she's played by Jean Marine.
Okay.
Who was married, who's been married to Bob Geldof since 2015.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
She has 3 kids. One's named Tiger Lily, one's named Peaches, and one's named Fifi.
Oh, no. So she's a weirdo.
Does she run a crystal business?
Yeah. Did she have one of the? Did she have a tarot card reading company on the corner of a building that never gets any clients, yet somehow it's always open here in Chicago?
I bet she only wears silks, like printed silks.
Oh, I'm sure she dresses like what's her face? Who's that? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. One thing's for sure: her favorite singer is Stevie Nicks.
That's who I was thinking of. She dresses like Stevie Nicks. Like it's just a lot of like a scarves, and the wind's always blowing.
Yeah.
So yeah, she tells the princess the kind of the story of what's going on. She's like, he's a Scottish rebel. He fights to avenge his woman.
Yeah,
it's like
so hot.
There's been a game of telephone that happened between Scotland and here.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of turned into a story of the magistrate was totally gonna just fucking kill her so he could get Wallace. Like this is like the story's been tuned up a little since it's gotten to them.
Well, the war consulman is a bit of a drinker. You know, he embellishes quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's turned into a very interesting. Well, you know, they actually closed the airport in Scotland for a week because they thought it was a spy balloon, but it actually was a party balloon. It's a whole fucking thing, man. Fucking the defense department of England at this time is just fucking run by idiots. So yeah, she's telling the story, and the princess is becoming more and more enthralled because at this time, books were few and far between. So a good story could really get you off, literally.
Yeah. But especially when the princess is concerned.
Oh yeah, her whole comment where Englishmen don't know what a tongue is for. It's like, oh, well, Nicolette, some talents you have.
Yeah, but the princess is listening to this terribly romantic story of William Wallace having to like recover his lost love's body and hide it away from the evil magistrate. And she's like, "Oh, that's such a representation of love, and I don't have that in my life because my husband's a fairy."
My husband's in love with Philip. But yeah, they so that's kind of where this part ends, just kind of her like literally like almost swooning. She's like, oh
yeah.
She's like, oh. She licks her fingers, which is weird. Didn't see that coming. She's just like, ah. But yeah, this story is embellished. So now he has aura farmed all he needs to with these 2 girls.
Yeah.
The story grows.
It sure does.
Details are going to continue to evolve about him. Like we're going to start hearing in cut 4 and like other cuts later, but mostly in cut 4 about like people have these preconceived notions about who William Wallace is and what he's
10 feet tall.
Yeah.
You can't be him. You're shorter than.
He took the sheriff of Nottingham down with no problem.
But yeah, there's still plenty to come. So anything else you guys want to say about cut 3?
No, this was a good cut. I mean, this is good action. I know we're getting for the rest of the movie. We actually get a good action, basically the rest of the movie. So
I love some bloody vengeance.
I love bloody vengeance too.
So stay tuned because next time, William's forces grow as he's joined by a mad Irishman whose value is proven by saving William's life from an assassination attempt. With the English advancing towards Stirling and Highlanders moving to meet them, William and his men are ready for a war. Arriving on the battlefield, William whips his fellow Scotsmen into a fervor and torpedoes any hope of negotiation with the English, to the chagrin of the Scottish lords. Faced with English bowmen, cavalry, and infantry, will the Scotsmen win the day? They may take our lives, but they'll never take cut 4 of Braveheart.
You almost said the thing.
Steven's the name. I'm very excited to meet Steven. I love Steven.
He's the most wanted man on his island.
But I'm not on it's my island.
It's my
You're
island.
crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so good. It's so well done. This is so good. Such a smart enough to get a knife past your guards, old man. Like I just like his whole shit is awesome. I'm super excited for this. So, and that's one of the characters you're also like, oh shit, I like him too much. You're gonna kill him. So you basically got to start thinking about, who are they gonna kill? Like,
exactly.
Who's
gonna make it to the end of this movie?
Yeah. And I can't wait for the scene. Now, Rick, is it in the next cut where they're gonna say this gentleman is sort of a brave heart? A bit of a brave heart.
I didn't catch it, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not marking it out.
Okay, maybe it'll happen. I can't wait.
One whose heart is brave. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, till next time, I guess, guys.
Yeah. Make sure you follow us on social media. All of those different things. Make sure you catching our shorts on there.
Go to patreon.com/swordboys.
Patreon.com/swordboys. We are having a good time over there. Yep. I believe. Let me pull up my calendar real quick.
We're watching Braveheart 2 right now.
Soon.
Yeah. So if you're on our Patreon, you know that last time we let the wheel decide what movie we are going to watch next on our Patreon. So if you want to know what it is, you got to go and you pay the, what was it? What are we at? $2 a month?
Two whole dollars. That's
$2 whole dollars.
For 2 episodes a month.
It's a steal.
It's a steal. Like you get these for free.
If you calculate it out, the cents per minute that you're getting, you are making money.
Like baby Billy's Bible Bunkers. Like I lose money on this every time we make an episode. Every time I make an episode, I'm losing money.
I got my daughter like a small matcha tea at Starbucks, and it was like nearly like $8. And I looked at her, I was like, "You could have gotten 4 months of Sword Boys Patreon for this."
4 months. Whole months.
4 months.
Right. Yeah. Well, okay then. Get out your pocketbooks. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Where do you think you're going? See you in 2 weeks. MacAulish.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going with you.